Tak lidi, zdravím u dalšího dílu na hru Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No a dnešní epizodu začneme úkolem s názvem Domové, sladký domové. Let's go!
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me a lot of things. Icarus was once his, the doors to Atlantis need to be sealed, and something about mind-controlling artifacts. I think I left with more questions than answers.
Yes. He tends to have that effect on people.
When you and he... well... Did you know he was over 100 years old?
He looked young for his age. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
As much as I cursed this place for what it did to us, it feels more like home than Kefalonia ever did.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the puppet king if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
No, tak jo. Jdeme se podívat, co pro nás naše matka má. Možná to bude nějaký důležitý info, možná taky ne, to brzo asi zjistíme. Já si tadyhle s dovolením zapůjčím tadyhle tohle koně, doufám, že to nikomu nebude vadit. A nepůjde za chvilku po mně celá armáda. Ale vypadá to, že tadyhle jsme pod ochranou naší matky, takže by to mělo být v pohodě. Sakra, tohle byl dobrý trýček, kámo. Za tohle by se nestyděla ani Cassandra. Tak, tadyhle koukám, ještě nějaká pevnost či něco. No, dobře. Když jsem začínal natáčet tuhletu epizodku, tak jsem si říkal, jak nám krásně vyšlo tadyhle počasí. Ale ono, jak se rozpršelo. Začalo tady lít jako z konve. Co se dá dělat?
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big enough.
Tak, fajn. Sakra, Cassandro, bylo tam nějaký extrémní nebezpečí, nebo na co si teďka vytahovala ten meč, ha? Nejsem si jistý, ale pravděpodobně jen pro případ, kdyby náhodou na nás vyskočil nějaký ten vlk. Tak jako tak, za chvíli už budeme mít další úroveň, koukám. Myslím, že v této epizodě bychom se k ní mohli dopracovat a my to vypadá, že jsme asi na místě, nebo ne, ještě to vypadá, že půjdeme o kousek dál.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I can't stand here doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
No, tak fajn, vypadá to, že tady budeme následovat. Let's go. Tak fajn. A jdeme si je podat. Tak, tohle by byly 2 za cenu jednoho.
Mater?
I'm not your mother. But I'm sure she's proud of you.
Tell her I'm sorry I yelled. I was angry. I didn't mean to.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
These boys were in trouble. I thought I'd help.
No, she didn't!
Don't lie to me, boy! You should be ashamed of yourself. And you. These boys are weaker now because of you. The Spartan army will be weaker because of you. I should kill you where you stand.
Are you all right? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta, and breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come, let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless, effective. The best of those boys will become Kryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas. Come on, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves. Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Kryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all.
No, dobře. Rozhodli jsme se samozřejmě v té volbě tak, jak jsme se rozhodli. Nemyslím si, že by to bylo úplně špatný rozhodnutí, takže tak. No a teď nezbývá teda nic jiného, než následovat. Tadyhle cestu svý matky, uvidíme kam dojedeme. No, a jsme tady.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nicolaus was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
I've tried to block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking him. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all around you, and only then did you feel safe to hold him.
He was so small.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens. But they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
No, tak jo. Tohle to by bylo. Tak, já se tadyhle ještě zaběhnu. Mrknout, co tady máme. Dobrý lup pro všechny. Krvavá sklizeň. Blablabla. A tohle bychom se mohli podívat. Tohle to pobrat nemůžeme, nebo můžeme. Z nějakého důvodu, jo, tohle to vypršelo. Tohle to vezmeme, tadyhle jsou ještě nějaký zakázky. Fajn, tím pádem mrkneme se, co máme tadyhle dostupný za úkoly. S tím, že teda budeme potřebovat splnit první. Půjdeme asi tadyhle. Půjdeme první na tohleto, takže let's go, asi jdeme rovnou na věc. Je tady nějaká možnost rychlého cestování, nebo ne? Vypadá to, že asi tadyhle ještě tohleto. Blablabla a tenhle ten úkol, fajn, my potřebujeme semka. Tak jo, než jsem skočil, jsem se možná mohl podívat, kde přesně. Máme naše cíle, tak já si tadyhle ještě objevím ten zbytek, co potřebuju. Tak, nějaká truhlička a ještě něco, vypadá to, že to je asi tak nějak všechno. Tak jako tak, my se jdeme postarat o ty zrádce. Takže bychom to tam vymlátili celý, to by bylo možná jistější. Tak, tohle to si s radostí vezmu a...
This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned.
Asi jo, jdeme to tadyhle.
The weapons have to be here somewhere. There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It'll be easier if I don't alert the others.
Jdeme se o to tadyhle postarat. Tak, fajn, tebe vezmu, hodím ti někde
I
zde.
need to take down their commander.
Tak, vypadá to, že... už porází jdou. Tak, nabrousíme si tady, nebo spíš rozohníme naše meče. Tak, fajn, ty pojď hnedka tadyhle na nějaký ten silný úder a... No, my se jdeme postarat o ten zbytek.
One down.
Tak, fajn, tenhle ten je dole. No a ještě tenhle ten bude dělat problémy. Tak, fajn, vyřešeno. Tohle by bylo skvělý. Tak, kde jsou ti další? Někde tadyhle? Vypadá to, že jednoho z nich máme, tadyhle nejspíš budou i ti další. Tak jo, jen pojďte. Jen se ukažte, sakra, s tímhletím budou taky možná nějaký ty problémy. Takže je pojďme rychle vyřešit. Tak, dobrý. Tohle jsme dostali, pořád máme teda jenom jednoho z 5, sakra, ještě tenhle ten. No, tak to je teda skvělý. Na tebe budu muset asi využít jiný taktiky, ale budeme tě muset sejmout tak jako tak. Tak, skvělý. No, vypadá to, že si tady hodíme nějaký tyhle ty šípy. Tak jo, a budeme bojovat šípy proti šípům. Tak, fajn, hele, zamkneme tě do téhletý pasti. Tak, tohle by bylo, o něho je postaráno. Máme jenom nějaký těžký kopí, což teda je docela smůla, ale co se dá dělat. Tak, fajn. Jen pojďte, potřebujeme tady sejmout i další. Tak, ještě je někdo tadyhle. Tenhle ten zatím o ničem netuší. Což je možná trošičku zvláštní, ale... alespoň to budeme mít jednodušší. Tak jo, sakra, já jsem zapomněl, že jsem mu mohl dát ještě trošičku silnější úder. No jo. Tak. Nějaký rukavice z něho padly, skvělý. Dobře. Další vyřešený, teďka ještě jeden tadyhle. No vydá. Já hádám, že ten zbytek bude ukrytej někde tadyhle uvnitř. Uvidíme. Uvidíme, jak to půjde. Jsou tady ještě zajatci. Plus jeden poklad. Každopádně tadyhle není nic. Tadyhle není nic. Tamhle jsou jen ti zajatci. Bla bla bla. Působí ještě v téhletý části lesa. Jo, no tak to je skvělý. Hele, neoznačí mi to ještě něco? Vypadá to, že ne. Tadyhle nic, uvidíme, možná budeme muset ještě do toho lesa. Tak jako tak. Poslední zastávka, kde asi půjdeme, tadyhle v tom kempu. Kruce, já jsem mohl jít ještě tadyhle osvobodit ty zajatce. No, chtěl jsem říct, že poslední zastávka bude v té jeskyni, ale budu muset ještě doběhnout zde. Tak, je tady někdo? Vypadá to, že tadyhle ne. Tadyhle není nikdo. Fajn, jdeme ještě vybrat ten poklad a pak kdo ví, sakra. Kde se tadyhle ti sviňáci ještě nacházejí. Tak, znič stojany se zbraněmi, jo takhle, aha. Takže tadyhle jsou ještě ty stojany někde. No dobře. Tak, tohle to je ono.
Time to find the others.
No a tím pádem ještě tadyhle ten zbytek. Já jsem si myslel, že to všechno se týká jenom těch zrádců a ono budeme muset ještě zlikvidovat tohleto. První to samozřejmě vyberem. Bylo by to hloupý tadyhle takhle nechat, jelikož to všechno potom můžeme ještě zúročit, prodat to nějakému tomu obchodníkovi, takže tak. A budeme muset jít ještě tadyhle. No, let's go.
Only one more to go.
Tak a poslední. Poslední je tamhle. No, parádička. Tohle to bychom měli. No tak fajn lidi, omlouvám se za menší střih, každopádně zavoláme si svýho koně a v dnešní epizodce vyrazíme ještě na jeden quest. Sjedeme to tadyhle někde dolů, tak aby se tadyhle našemu koni nezlámaly nohy ideálně. Takže hezky opatrně, krůček po krůčku dolů. Tak jo, tadyhle to vypadá, že budeme muset jinudy. A teďka už rovnou za nosem. No, tak jo. Doufám, že tenhle ten úkol stihneme v téhletý epizodce, ale pokud nebude nějak extra dlouhý, tak si myslím, že by v tom neměl být rozhodně nějaký problém. A nabereme cestou ještě nějaký ty suroviny, abychom měli co do zásoby na upgrade lodi. Já jsem tuším za kamerou udělal ještě nějaký ten upgrade, anebo ne? Ne, myslím si, že nakonec vlastně ne, jelikož to stálo docela dost těch tabulek, ne, že bych neměl úplně dostatek, ale ještě jsem nebyl úplně rozhodnutý, jaký upgrade přesně, do jakého upgradeu přesně bych investoval, takže tak. No, a my si jdeme promluvit.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia, And everyone you love, everything you stand for, will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kryptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Kryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Helots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these Kryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Helot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
If killing Kryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
No, dobře. Karty jsou rozdané. Je čas si s nimi zahrát. Tak fajn. Máme teda 3 místa. A kde teda jsou zběhlí členové? Takže tak, máme je sejmout. Asi to necháme na příští epizodku, takže jestli se vám tady tahleta část líbila, budu rád, když dáte like. Popřípadě necháte na mém kanále odběr, no a příště jdeme dokončit tady tuhletu misi. Takže já vám děkuji za vaši podporu sledování a to už bude k téhletý epizodce kompletně vše. Tak lidi, čaute.